And we back. Shout out, okay. I'm making a quick video real quick just to show if we ever do an online league, my friends and I, how you can do your own draft to see who you want and also to see what players you can draft from and compare who you want, because if we do a draft we're going to do it offline instead of online, and I'll build a custom roster and assign those players to your team and then start a season from there. So we won't be actually drafting live, we're going to draft live but not on the game. And so I'm going to show you guys how to see what players are available, the rosters, and everybody who you can pick. You can look at their badges and all this stuff, all these different things. Cool feature. Another cool feature is you can go and see trades, player finder, and you can find, like, I want a player who plays center, and I want him to be 7'5", and there's 3 centers in the league that you can draft from. Right? There's 3 people in 2K from the draft that you can do. Okay, so I'm gonna show you this real quick. So I already made one just to see myself and check how to do it. So first you want to go to my NBA, click my NBA, go to any empty save file, click X. Okay. So you want to have fantasy draft on, and then click X on everything else. Make sure they're all off. Double X on that, double X on that. That's already off. That's already off. X on that, and then leave that one as is. Okay. So that's all you want. Fantasy draft on, everything else off. Okay. Then you click start to advance. And then so draft order, you can mess with the draft order, you can leave it off, that doesn't matter. We're going to be doing Serpentine. Protected players doesn't matter. And we're going to do all teams, no keep best. Admittedly, I was at fault here. Shout out Tahir, my apologies. But we're doing all teams, no keep best. I would give the first overall pick, the one who won the championship last year, to get the first overall pick, and they could choose whoever they want. And in that case, I would do choose, but we're going to go no keep best. All right. And then you're going to go click enter. So if you want to practice drafting a team, then you're going to want to choose select all, which is square. If you want to practice like who you would pick first, who you would pick if you had second pick, who you would pick if you had third pick, and then you can like say, okay, I'm gonna be the Washington Wizards, and I'm gonna pretend that I'm the Washington Wizards, and I'm going to imagine myself picking as if I was the Washington Wizards. Or you can imagine in your head, okay, I'm the second pick, and I'm gonna keep imagining who would be the first, who would the first person pick, who would I pick, who would the third person be picked, who would be the fourth person to be picked, and you can do it that way. Or you can just do one team, whatever team doesn't matter, and sim the draft, and then let it go through. So I'm gonna show you guys if you do it this way. So you click all teams, select all, and then options. So then it's going to say you're on the clock, choose player. And so you can do it this way where you're like, okay, these are the overall picks. Who would be the first person I pick? And you can practice your draft this way. Or you can hit square and simulate to the end of the draft. And this is the real purpose of doing this. So obviously in our draft, it depends on how many people we have in. There will be no computer teams we'll be drafting. Either I can fill computer teams with 40 overalls, or I can fill them with just the rest of the players in the league, whatever we decide upon. But then you can see like who got drafted and whatever, and you can do it yourself. And then you click exit continue, exit draft. So on generate rookies, we're not going to have more than one season. So then go to front office, roster. So they're going to show you your team. If you keep scrolling left and right to get to all players that I was already on, but I want to show you that you can go any way you are. You go to all players, and then you can see all the players that are in the league. And you can see, if you click triangle, their attributes. You can go over and see their badges, or you can go this way and see their badges. And then you can decide like who will be my first pick. You can make a list on your phone. You can make a list that way if you want to practice this way and see who is still available. So we'll probably have it in a way where I'm picking live. Either we're in a Zoom call or I'm doing it through text messages, and I'll give everybody an allotted amount of time, or we're sitting in person, probably not in person, and we'll do the draft that way. And I'll keep track on the actual screen. I'll probably live stream it. That way you can see who's been picked. And I might have, if we do it on Zoom, I might have like an Excel file open that shows who's already been picked, and then you can see like, okay, my pick is coming up. Oh, Kareem already got picked. LeBron already got picked. Shaq got picked. All right, I got Magic. I got Michael. I got Dirk. Who do I want to pick up? And you can look that way, and you can come here on your own PlayStation while having the Zoom meeting open, while having YouTube open on another device, and seeing what's going on live, and that way you'll also be up to date on who you want, up to date on who's been picked, up to date on upcoming draft selections, and all those good things. That's basically the idea of this video, just to give you an idea about how our draft is going to work and how you can scout and prepare for the draft yourself. All right, man. Appreciate y'all for watching.